get to join in, you can like stream it so they can watch it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, and I'm gonna watch it too, so I can see chats.
Yes.
I don't want to see no trailer for a movie that I'm not
Come
watching.
to the big screen.
Oh, wait. I'm coming. I have it at the bottom left too. Oh, wait.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes, I am currently streaming.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, don't play that in the background.
Divine Spear was actually winning the drop over and over, so I like this idea to rotate out early, look for a different fight, maybe play an ambush strategy, something different, but
I'm muting the thing so that way I can only see the chat. I don't need to hear nothing, because then there's gonna be an echo.
By any means.
And the team they're pushing as well, Crumble, Nexi, and Mars. Yesterday, they started so strong. They had a 4-elimination 9th place and 8-elimination 3rd place.
Focus.
That saw them, I believe, in 3rd overall after those 2 games.
Okay, get closer to the screen at
everything
least.
went downhill, Monster. A 31st place, a 17th, a 32nd, and a 32nd. So in their final 4 games, they
come
got
over
a
here,
single
Grayson.
placement point. So they need to pick things
Go
back
close
up.
to
They
the
showed they
Snowmando.
can
The
do it.
Snowmando
They've
has the
shown
best
those
spot
first
right
2
now.
games, they have the
Over
potential.
Foxes.
We've been talking up Mars a lot as a player who just kind
Yeah,
of plays the game differently to everyone else. He doesn't play scrims a
Go
lot.
to me and
He
Fox.
plays tournaments
Me and Fox are in a
Tap
good
square,
area.
tap
Obviously, if you
square,
guys heard
Grayson,
about it,
It's on.
100,000
I
arena
already
points
tapped
this
square.
season.
Yeah,
So
alright,
my
he has
man's
it on. He's
grinder,
good. You're
but
good.
Because of that, he does play a little bit differently, and I want to see what they can bring to the table today, because when they get running, they have the ability to take out victory.
I'm the only one
now,
here.
The consistency isn't there.
No.
As we swap over to another team, our second
Fox, you
place
ain't
team,
watching the
who's
right-
had,
no, I'm talking about
probably
the
best
video, the
consistency,
stream.
Not just this weekend, they're in second place, but almost all season. They have been phenomenal.
Can these people
You wanna
stop
do
on
something
tomato?
else after this?
Championship title,
Somebody
and that's
flying
what they're
tomato
fighting
that
for right
looks
now. It's
green.
the pride, it's the reputation, it's just to say you have done it before.
Exactly,
It's such a
though.
huge accolade
Oh,
to achieve in a pro
jeez.
player's
I don't know
career,
if he was
and it's
an
what
OG.
it's the only thing that should matter. Honestly, I was gonna say it's what matters most, but no, it's the only thing that should matter is taking home that first place spot when you're up here, because you're trying to prove you are one of the best of the best, and that's what Slacks
I
and
bet
Acorn and
in
Jack
one
have
of the
done here up
things
until
it'll
now.
be that
Especially
endless
Jack and Acorn,
reverse.
the
I bet he'll
reputation,
be
the rapport
somewhere.
they built one another is, again, something to be looked up to, something to really be admired. Here's another team on the come up though. Teo, Tabney, and
Yeah.
Chimp, dark horses to
Bro,
take this
why are
whole
they
thing.
being so
They had a
dramatic about
strong,
Fortnite,
strong
though?
2-game start,
But
and then all
yeah,
of a sudden,
I
just
just
hit
wanna
a
see
wall. And if
the,
you pay attention
the
to
map.
Snoop,
Duo,
you
you gotta
really leaning
watch
into
the live
whole,
stream,
you
but
know,
turn down the
zones
volume.
weren't something that they were comfortable with. It
All
is just going their way
I
that
want
time
is
around.
to see
But
this,
I don't think
the
that's
battle
enough. I
pass
don't think that's a
skins
good enough
and
excuse
the
for me. I think
the
it's the
map.
pressure for
I've
grand
seen,
finals and these
some of the
finals
battle
type
pass
settings,
skins
right?
for
It's the
season
final
6.
settings here that really make the difference.
Those
for
are
some of the
fake
new
because
players.
none of them were leaked.
I agree.
Wow.
It is. You've got to have game
Fox,
plans.
this
No,
is
I saw them
evidence. Yes,
reveal-
this
Kind of
isn't,
always, you know,
this
pride
isn't
into how good their
like
practice
a
is,
live
how many games
event
they
that
run. They
you're
usually
thinking
run
of.
6 to 7 games almost every single
Also,
day of the
Wyatt,
week, practicing against
leakers
each
have
other,
not
using
proved
custom lobbies
anything
to try and get
real
that
besides
practice. And
all
if
the skins
zones
that
don't go your way, you should know how to
supposedly are
account for that.
Alright,
posted.
this is a
Phenomenal
good spot.
performances from
This
teams
is
that also
a
didn't get
pretty
zones.
powerful
Again,
spot right now.
Centered Edgy Command,
They
the perfect time to shine
central?
eyes on them. Their
Energy
victory out
edgy?
came from the game when it went
Godfish, come
far
by me.
north
This
into
is a pretty
Craggy,
powerful
and they're a Misty
spot.
Meadows team.
Same skins
So they
as
did the
me.
entire map rotate and managed
Oh,
to get
crap,
the
this
victory
is a
out.
good
And
area.
look at the loot here. This is a team that's interesting.
I'm eating my
not
pizza.
gonna lie, I haven't forgotten
I'm coming.
Vivid's comments there at
Yo,
the start. He was
the guy
saying his
who made
pick's a
your
little bit
pizza,
better than
Wyatt,
mine.
he's
I'm not
there.
gonna disagree
He's
that
up
his pick
there.
was
Oh,
phenomenal.
Rando,
They're very
look,
close on the
it's his
leaderboard, but
skin.
Commandment, Edgy, and Centered started
No, it's
the guy that
being
looks like his
contested,
skin.
which threw off their
Yeah.
first game.
Ah,
a little bit.
dude,
They got
that's
decent
too
points,
close.
but I think it really did kind of
There's
throw off
still
their momentum. Now they're
no
back being
popular
uncontested. I
YouTubers
really think
streaming
we're gonna
this.
see
We're the
phenomenal
only
things from
YouTubers
this team,
streaming
but
this.
they need to step
Yeah.
up pretty soon. They're in that 5th place slot. They're over a victory royale down.
I don't
on
see
point.
I'm
no
the only
freaking
one that's
victory.
not a
So you've got to
YouTuber.
imagine, even if they get
I
don't have a
victory
YouTube
royale,
channel
they
either.
have Universe
Yeah,
have to
my
get a
mom won't
0-point
let
game, so
me
they've
have a
got to step
YouTube
up the
account.
pace here.
Or
I just need to
It's
ask.
interesting that you mentioned that they started to get their groove. They really did begin to pop off, pulling in the string.
I'm
of
not
big games.
allowed.
I see the moon.
7th, and then that last game though, and this is the risk of being
Yeah, the
uncontested.
moon's coming up.
Storm Surge was the biggest problem. They fell in 28th place, and that's
Nobody
early,
is
guys. When you
streaming.
really look at it,
Oh
that
my
is one of
gosh.
the first
Nosh,
things to
dude, it's
crumble
Nosh.
as the things
Guys,
are
if you
kicking
look
off
up
with the Storm
FNCS
Surge
Cody
and
Royale,
really forcing
I'm
players
the
to fight
third
one
one
another.
to come
So,
up.
you know,
Well, that
you
was-
want the drop spot for free, but anything can happen.
Wow.
That fight was at the hands
How do I spell that?
Member, they were getting emotional. They were getting upset.
Literally.
Came out of their drop at Hydro Dam very near Misty, and I think they were just looking for any team to lay the hurt down on. They found Center Edgy Commandment. Zayt unleashed the RPG. They made a full 3v3 battle. Center Edgy Commandment lost that one, and that was by far their worst point game. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's part of Fortnite as well. You got to know who's around. You got to know your rotates and who you're going to run into. And when Zayt, Saf, and Stretch are trying to put big points on the board, that is not a team you want to be near. As we see Jamper, Paper, and Nosh, a team that has been relatively quiet, I'd say, over this weekend and yesterday's Games Monster out of the Coliseum, uncontested finally. So
R-O-Y, not Y.
From them. They've got that middle map split. I feel like they were close. They were always around.
Well, there's a space between Party and Royale, yes.
Somebody has the name Predator. What the heck?
Hey, look at that. They're shouting me out.
No, not L. Oh, wait. Okay, completely delete the word Royale for right now, and then I'll tell you how to spell it again. But seriously.
I found it.
So big, those points.
Acorn's Trio was the only team with all three players in double-digit wins on day
V-O-R-T-E-S.
Spreading out the support. I think coming into it, Acorn was actually the lead, right, as far as all
if you see the 7-7 clan, that's the one that we're streaming.
A lot more dispersed between the few.
Unless there is someone else streaming
about Acorn's pop-off in the heat.
Oh, you win?
Pop-off in the lead in the qualifiers.
Who's watching our
YouTube account?
I remember here.
I mean, not watching our YouTube account.
Yeah, we're watching everyone come together.
Noah, are you watching the stream or is it
again the
someone else?
Probably Mushroom.
Chance to take home a championship title. I think it was
Mushroom, you here?
Just recently in that tournament, and they were contested. And they did not have a good
Mushroom. He left.
I think
whoever was watching it left.
Probably
done
just
definitely a lot of bad blood there between the two because they go against each other in these settings.
Mushroom Kingdom, hi.
They're constantly in these final stages.
Yep, I can't find it.
This is a special event, so you better stay here, Mushroom Kingdom.
And quite often they have eyes set on each other, even if it's just Storm Surge tags or full-blown engagements. But I'm noticing something interesting here, Monster, that I don't think we've seen once this weekend.
Yeah, be quiet so that they can hear.
But all 6 of them are still alive. No one went down, so I saw that Zayt had the RPG
Mushroom
there,
Kingdom, just stay here. This is a special event that you really don't want to miss.
Adam's team Bread's inside the box as well. Stretch is playing aggressive.
It's the final event stuff. That's what FNCS is. It's a final event Fortnite competition thing.
For a few decent games, Monster. They need big games, and big games come on the back of big
Fortnite
eliminations. 2 points per elimination.
It's a Fortnite competitive thing.
And that's what they're going to be trying to gun for here. They've already got what looks like, I think, 2 down. I think it's 1 player left here from this team, and it is Bread's up on top trying to get away.
Stay here, though. Oh, yes, 4 people. Let's do this.
Know how much risk is involved when you get too, invested in some of these fights. I look at them as emotional battles when they go the distance, right? And then you start to try
how are they emotional
round
battles?
After round, anything can happen.
Because somebody might rage and
plenty of teams that have to come all the way back.
That is very much
that ended up being the thing that backfired the most, right?
Well, what just happened?
What the heck? It
turned off.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Well, you see, Saf takes some big
a live event is happening now. Look at the top right of my screen.
Yes, it's a 3v1.
I didn't know that.
To try and go up there and really force that
yeah, I know, right?
Look at Saf and Zayt's health. They just lost a lot of shield, a lot of health, a lot of utility to close out that last elimination. I think it might be worth it to
okay, guys, be quiet. Mute your mic so these guys can listen.
Mirror reverse. Our first place team looking like they're getting active here.
Because we have like 2 other people here.
XMB, Leo, and Ved. You also see Uzi, Animal, and Cease behind this one. XMB and Leo are stuck in a really rough spot between 2 full trios. One trio of which where we see Damir Reverse doing this a lot, Monster. We questioned it yesterday. They took a risky fight over near Risky
also,
Real.
Guys,
it ended up playing out fantastically for them.
So
just a different play style.
And damn them haters.
Of hard match. And really use that as a position on low ground to apply pressure on the teams around them and try to pick up those freebie eliminations. They did end up capitalizing on that one, but
his name is Fox. I don't think he's been on the stream yet.
I like it.
Yeah, I known Autofish and Randa for quite a while.
Like this to get a free 2 points on extra loot, but as I say, free day goes down. Reverse and Mirror are going to drop back into the top, but this is why I love that they play it on the low ground, Monster, because they have so much room to work with and drop back into, so even if one of them does get picked up, they can get away from it as it's Ages, Skittles, and DJ, the same team that we saw back up this team yesterday with the same
team. No one knows who these people
are. Reverse, I think he's
Guys, I call that someone's going to win.
move. Cease there on the other side of things. X and B.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
I saw Kaz in the mix. There's so many
Endless Reverse. I saw him play. Okay, he seems like
what do you think about this so far?
Someone sit in the sand.
You have to wait on the edges for people to come into them so they can take these battles.
Someone should sit in one of the people watching our thing.
Right now, Scented Edgy.
What do you think about this video so far, Mushroom Kingdom?
They've actually broken up this trio into 2 different parts. Illust and Avery seems to be down a member.
Yeah, I mean, right now, this is interesting. There's 2 separate teams in this, but I think they're both missing a player right now as they try to find their way in. And Scented Edgy
Guys, look at the
playing this one aggressive. If you see someone up on the walls without builds around them, really just taking shots in, they are playing incredibly aggressive. I try to get a grasp on what's going on here. So it is Aspect and Zunies is a duo right now, and we also know NPen's still there. So Edgy, Commandment, and Censored are pushing a full trio with another duo next to them. This aggressively. This is not something we're used to seeing from this team. They are good fighters. They are aggressive players, but not normally to this extent in the mid game. There's 70 players live. We're below the Storm Surge threshold. This isn't a Storm Surge motivated fight. This is just how Censored Edgy Commandment want to play their games, apparently.
I like this, though. I like coming into day 2 strong, right? Showing like, hey, listen, we're already at the top. We're coming in with a different kind of push that no one is going to expect, especially the game 1 when players' nerves are at highest. So I think they're warmed up. I think they're fired up, and their gameplay's proving it. The way they're moving is really proving it. They look like they're operating very efficient.
Someone threw it.
They are, as we see Damien and Reverse get a really nice little house here. They can farm this one out, build this one out, maybe push through it, or sit inside. I think they're going to try and stay inside.
I was watching the event, you know,
like, go further center, but then they're going to have to refarm the trees. Anytime you can find yourself a house like this, it's just such a safe spot to set up in. Building out of wood right now, not switching up for the hard mats, for the metal or the brick. Noticing that mid-game fight did cost Reverse a little bit. He's only got 222 of the brick. Needs to try and refarm some of that back, and here we go. Perfect spot to do it inside the basement of this house. Just making sure no one's lurking inside there. You never know. They're going to try and maybe refarm that material back up, but they're looking fantastic. This is a Dirty Dogs team that starts off. They've made it all the way to the other west side of the map early. They've got their Storm Surge tags, and right now I'm looking at 3 of the teams in the top 5 all so close together, Monster.
Yeah, that's what gets very interesting. It's when those big teams start to get next to one another because the box fights will eventually ensue. And, you know, I look at it more as like a mosh pit. You know, the pushing begins and then all of a sudden the fight breaks out. Right? Everything is big and the field opens up. So that's kind of what it's like when you have all the teams starting to get next to one another. It only takes a couple of gunshots in the air to start really getting things interesting. As Kanata's gonna fall there in the feed.
I know, but just in case.
Oh my gosh, you might have just seen a full wipe unfold here. This from Crumble and his trio.
I'm just going to say, Vivid, I'm pretty sure that means all my team's got to do is pick up 6 more points. Could be above on the leaderboard. I'm not holding on to that one. I'm not salty that you called my team out. Just mentioning, just thought I might throw it in there.
Okay, it looks like the 2 people at the top are getting ready for
Kanata, Macro, and Bucky. They were some of the favorites coming into this. I definitely would have put them in my top 3 to pop off here today and get the victory. So seeing them go down early in Game 7 is scary, but we saw that yesterday as well, right, Monster? They started off slow and they picked up the pace at the end. I feel like though on day 2, you can't start off slow. You need to just be hot the whole way through. Unless you're in first place, and even then, with the caliber of players we have, you don't have any games to throw away, as we have 22 teams alive. They were still 5 or 6 teams off even getting a single placement point.
18 bounces.
I just saw another notable knock there.
Like, he's gonna bounce his way to victory.
Like, I can understand, like, having, like, 3 just, like, to save yourself 3 times, but 18, you don't need to save yourself to fall damage 18 times.
We will see first and second start to truly push away, and this is your second place team right here. Jack,
he only had 1 kill too. That's the thing.
18 bounces, 1 kill. Be comfortable for the surge coming in. That might just start warning players in a little bit.
Look at me, Wyatt.
Get out of my face.
Look at me in the face, Wyatt.
The new zone is literally touching the storm. It can't go more southwest than what it did, but this is ending on top of
it's
the
not pizza time.
There's a lot of material to farm out, and a lot of these teams have to make the big rotate. Everyone's been pushing in from that northeastern section of the map.
Okay, I think Mushroom Kingdom's like the only other guy watching this.
The distance, but right
this is
now,
getting boring.
Black sitting very pretty down here. What you would probably consider.
Hey guys, I actually
on though.
But
Hey guys, you wanna bounce on a trampoline?
Nope. Up there. They are above because they
Here, this will help you lose weight.
They get to sit
Wyatt.
down here now. Don't even take too many tags.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I know that people really want this stream right now, so
we're going from fourth zone into
Mr.
Drift is the half zone as we call it. It has to be half.
You stay in here and watch that stream, okay?
You know then it can't be anywhere in the middle, so teams will choose to set up on the
so
edge.
Interesting.
That's why all those teams on the northeast don't want to make their way
because
down
a lot of people want to watch
that
this stream and we don't have the patience.
They move for no reason. But if we see a southwest
Well,
pull again on the
think I have the
you better believe
patience?
the good chunk of the lobby is going to have to make that rotate.
I'm very
They got a little bit of tree cover, but that is going to be a mad
people watching this video,
this
do you think?
Right
okay, should we end the video here then?
Sitting
and
up
just make
with
it
and everything that they need.
Wait. I'm gonna check.
I'm noticing that Boyo caught Genesis and Pandush was up as well down there, which means Gabe, Ty, and Sprite might have lost their drop pod protection at the catch corner. That was one that was going down big time yesterday.
Wyatt, come over here. I found an inverted version.
Oh my gosh! You guys go behind the screen. Go behind the screen, though.
We found the best version. This is inverted HD.
Who's going to try and go for early
Extra
high ground?
maniac.
Bottom left of the minimap, rotating all the way around, trying to get in there early. If they get in early and build up, they
just end the stream because
I'm going to shoot you in your face.
Really big investment you have to make.
What if I do this?
Because we could
and
win
then
the game, but if we invest all these materials and someone else challenges and we can't fight them off, we're gonna lose it as our first place team trying to make the rotate. Again, this is through that weeping wood there. They got a few trees which are gonna give them a little bit of cover.
It's Travis Scott.
It's Travis. It's what? Da da da.
It lagged.
It lagged.
Look at that. I'm at the bottom left of my stream now.
So what do you guys want to do? I am bored to death.
I don't know.
because technically they can still watch it.
You know, in real matches, it will appear at the bottom left of your screen.
Boy, what if somebody who wins this match?
Like me, I won.
Echoing throughout the island.
You know, we could like go play for squads, and we could still watch this on the bottom.
Wait, we can?
Yeah,
in game.
So you guys want to leave and go play squads and also watch us at the same time?
Yep.
Sure.
Oops, I clicked the wrong button to leave.
Oh yeah, so did I.
So. Do you want to play?
Oh hey guys,
can we play creative and still do that, or battle labs and still do that?
Hey guys, did you
I think creative.
Did you
this is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752.
Alright, we're gonna play creative.
This
yeah,
is Agent
we heard
Jones
that event.
requesting access to restricted file 8752.
Maybe Mushroom didn't.
Oh, really?
Alright, Mushroom Kingdom, if you didn't hear this
no
event.
time to stabilize reality.
Oh my gosh!
To
You gotta be quiet.
This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really? No time to stabilize reality, but plenty of time to revoke my credentials. This is Agent Jones requesting access to all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! Related to the 7. Okay. He's not gonna give me what I need. I'm just gonna have to take it.
Oh wait, you know I'm done with that. No! I got rid of it. Alright. Start game mode, I gotta fix this. I wanna see that. It's cool. Yes. Wait, here we go.
This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really? No time to stabilize reality, but plenty of time to revoke my credentials. This is Agent Jones requesting access to all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! Okay, if you're not going to give me what I need, I'm just going to have to take it.
Yeah, all
There. Okay, so we can't watch the event in creative, but you want to do something in creative?
Sure.
Hey, Grayson, did you unlock Wolverine and all that?
Did I what?